Yes, people. Yes, what is going down? We're back with the sort of like it's like the reminder stream, isn't it? I think that's what we call it. So for those of you who don't know, tomorrow is my unrestricted Let's Trance gig, which is I'm hosting a trance night down at Club Edge in Hull, formerly known as City Limits. It's been in the diary a while, and it's just one of them that's now sort of caught up with us, and it's had to, it's happening basically. So it's a free entry event. It's nothing special. It's just I'm going to be hosting for maybe an hour or so. But if you do want to come down, you've got the opportunity to come down. It's the sort of like not the only clubs in Hull, but it's like the main clubs nowadays. I think most things happen in them venues. So I believe the night starts at 8 p.m. I think that's when it kicks off. I won't be on the mic until later on. It's going through all genres of trance. So we've got like the 90s trance, and we've got like the sort of like the future trance, and then we've also got a little bit of like new trance, like and stuff like that. We've got some hard trance as well, which is where I'm gonna come in and do the mic duties. So I was supposed to be doing it with a guy called Andy MC, but I think he's been going through some family stuff, so I don't think he'll be attending. I've not heard anything, so I'm not sure regarding that situation. If it's just me, then fair enough. If he's still doing it, then I guess all the merrier. But yeah, so like I say, it starts from about 8 o'clock, so you can literally get down and like I say, it's a free entry night. There's a couple of people that are actually a couple of people that are actually on the lineup and stuff, some local talent and a couple of people out of town and stuff that are going to be spinning the trance tunes, and it's just a night full of trance in itself. The night is going to be banging, full of good trance music. So if you do like your uplifting trance, it's the place to be. If you like your harder trance, it's the place to be, because it's gonna. I guess it's gonna get harder as the night goes along, and it'll end in like sort of like hard trance, maybe some early hard style. I don't know, but I think mainly like hard trance and stuff, which I don't mind it. It's not something I've ever done before, like gig wise. Like I don't mind it. It's not my favourite genre, as I think I've mentioned in other streams before. I prefer like my vocal Kevin and Perry trance, and my old sort of like, I guess, the dance trance, if you like, the sort of, I don't want to say commercial trance, but the trance, the Kevin and Perry sort of trance, Binary Finery, and CRW, Matt Darey, DJ Quicksilver, Paul Van Dyke, all them kind of songs where the sort of the trance that I was into. I don't mind some of the uplifting stuff, but I did like the old, do you know what I mean? Um, do you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to the night anyway. But like I say, hopefully it's just gonna be all enjoyable, and we'll see exactly what goes down. But yeah, so it's Let's Trance tonight, and that's down in Hull, and like I say, it's at Club Edge, so it's like Vegas City Limits, that venue. And like I said, there's a decent little lineup of local DJs that do mixed trance music. So it's set to be quite good. Tonight, I'm not gigging as such, but I am on the photography duties. So I've got two events tonight that we're going, and we're just photographing. We get basically we're VIP, so we get free entry. Well, the first one's a Makina night. It's a free entry night anyway, but there's we're going over to the Light Club in Scunthorpe, which is where I did the bounce night a couple of weeks ago. Absolutely amazing venue. So I'm actually buzzed to go back there. But we're VIP there, and we can just come and chill and take photos and stuff, which is what people that put an event on, they like a VIP person to come in, and someone who's just going to take a load of photos, hype up the crowd a little bit, and just sort of get the night going. And the venue itself, as you know, when I sort of told you my thoughts on the bounce night, that venue was just absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely by far the best nightclub that I've ever been in. And I've been in a few good ones. I mean, I went to one in Yarm. If you've followed my other channel, I used to do a series called Clubbing Year, and I went to like an old school retro house night, and they had like one of them old school like sort of like 60s disco dance floors where you have all the disco lights flashing, and it was almost like, I think it was a rotating dance floor as well, so it did like felt like it was moving and stuff like that, and it was quite a cool venue. It was quite big as well. But this one in Scunthorpe, it's amazing. It's just this like chapel building outside that just, you go inside and it just opens up into this really nice nightclub. And it just feels like somewhere where you just go and enjoy the night. It's not like somewhere where you go for like a mucky, dirty rave. It's somewhere where you enjoy the music and you just feel good, and the tunes are just uplifting you, and you just feel at home, you feel welcome, and the whole night is just absolutely fantastic. And we get the balcony view as well. It's just all part of being the layman, really. What can I say? But no, so we're going to take photographs, and then what we do is we photograph the night. We sometimes do like little videos and interview the DJs. We get a few videos of the DJs in action on the decks, and then usually like we're going today Friday, so usually maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, all the footage goes off of the camera, goes on to like Facebook and stuff, and then people that were at the night, they can find the pictures that they're in, and it just helps push the night. And then people might see that one and think, you know what, this looks all right by these videos and pictures, might go to the next one, kind of thing. So it's Preach, and they are known for hosting events in Hull, but the new light nightclub in Scunthorpe, I think it's one of the only nightclubs in Scunthorpe. They're taking things by storm at the moment, and they're putting some really good nights on. And the thing about it is as well is every weekend is different, and it's a different lineup. It's a different, it's not the same faces week in, week out. And they're just the venue itself, they seem to be doing something right. So I'm all for backing the nightclub. They've been refurbished this year. They're back onto good things. We've come out of COVID. We're back in nightclubs, and events are happening again, and this nightclub's just doing all things that are good. So I can't wait to get back in there. But like I say, I'm not gigging there, I'm not DJing there, I'm not playing any form of set there. I am literally just going to take photographs, and just to see what the night's all about, really. So the music style is all things house. There's going to be disco house, there's going to be funky house. So it's just going to be all things house music, really. It's just a big house night, with a lineup of some decent people in the house scene from around our local area. And we got people like Jason Healy playing, so there's going to be some pretty decent people enjoying the vibe and enjoying the night, which I'm looking forward to. Seeing. And the Makina night is just on Princess Ave in Hull. I'm not really too sure. I don't think it's going to be like, I'm not running it down, but I don't. It's not going to be anything like too spectacular. I've never been to the venue before. It's a completely different place. I've never been in Hull. It's actually not even that far from my house either. So it'll just be a little walking distance thing for me. But it looks like something that I'll just go and try it out. Like I say, it's free to get in, so I'll just go and see what it's all about. maybe take a few pictures if it's all right. A couple of people I know are actually DJing there, so I'll just go and see them. And then it'll be all roads onto the new light nightclub in Scunthorpe, and that's this weekend. That's my music for this weekend. That's my music plans for this weekend. So I am just buzzed again to be living another a weekend full of music, and to photograph the memories. And obviously I'm looking forward to gigging tomorrow as well. Should be quite a good little trance night. The following week is actually a free weekend for me, so I'm looking forward to not having anything on. Although I think there was a drum and bass night on. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to photograph it or not yet. I'm not certain, but gig wise, I've got nothing on gig wise next weekend, and then I know the following week we're actually away in Leeds, and we're actually photographing a trance night in Leeds, and then the following week I'm actually gigging in Bristol, so Bristol's quite a big one, and there'll be more info about that one. I need to do like streams and stuff about that one. I think I did it on like my up and coming gigs where I briefly spoke about it, but I'll go about it in a little bit more detail when it gets a little bit closer. But it's only like what 2-3 weeks away, so I think it's like 3 weeks this Saturday or something. So it's not going to be that far away now, so I'm looking forward to it. And we're just literally getting close towards the end of the year as well. As far as like gig wise goes, there isn't many dates left. There's gonna be bookings for me. I haven't got any yet in December, so December's not become a thing yet. Nothing's happened in December. That as of yet, but I am booked down for another DNA. It was originally the date was originally in November. I think it was November the 12th, but there's quite a couple of other things happening around that time. There's some like other raves and stuff on, so I think they're actually thinking of moving the date to actually do some other bits and bobs, so they don't get in the way of the other events. So I think the DNA is getting moved into the likes of December, maybe like an early December or something, which will work for me because it'll be around my birthday. So maybe what's one thing I'd love to do for my birthday? Be doing a gig. Getting behind the decks or something, or getting on the mic, with the music I love, and if it's a decent lineup, it'll just make the birthday even more better. But once I know more about DNA, I'll let you know. But I'm just snowed under, until we get to December, really. And like I say, if I'm not gigging, I'm often going somewhere and photographing a night. So I'm always like out and about on the move. And I love it. I love getting to all these different nights and venues and meeting these different people and different genres of music. It's one week I'm at a bounce night, the next week I'm at a house night. So I'm buzzed. I'm absolutely buzzed. And there will be another bounce till you drop as well. I can't tell you for certain if I'll be back with them, but I know I did get good feedback from doing the first one, and I know they was pleased with my set. They said I smashed it. They said I played a lot of classics that they hadn't heard for years. Like bounce remixes of classics and stuff. So I was quite pleased in that sense. So I know with the success of the first night, which there must have been well over 300 to 400 people in that venue. As the night went on, it just got busier and busier, and it was just packed. It was packed inside, and the smoking area was packed outside, and then of course there was room too as well, and then there was the balcony area, and it was just absolutely rammed. It was at the point where you was actually like sort of almost like pushing through a crowd of people just to get to the balcony area from the stage, because we was on the stage, and we were sort of like with all the DJs and the artists for the night. So we saw like Club Filler come on. So I obviously like shook his hand and stuff, and I spoke to him. Same with John Neal and Charlie Bosch, all the headliners. So we was on the stage. sort of like off the dance floor. But now and again, we did go over to the balcony to get some footage of the balcony, the stage like from the balcony, and we did go out for air and stuff. So it was like literally so crammed in there. So I know with the success of the first night, they'd be daft not to do another night. And I've heard rumours and that there is going to be another night. I mean, it was a launch night, so they're obviously not planning just to put one night on and never do a night again, if you like. So all I can literally really say is just keep your eyes peeled. But I've heard a few bits behind the scenes, but obviously I'm not allowed to say and I'm not allowed to speculate because I don't want to give anything away. But if what I've been hearing and what I've been thinking is right, if they do another bounce till you drop night, then all I'm going to say is if you like your bounce music, you're going to be in for a treat because we've got some legends. There's some legends that I'm hearing, but that that's all I'm saying. But yeah, but anyway, so tomorrow, like I say, Let's Trance. It's free entry. That's down at Club Edge. That's down in Witham, so it's just my usual Witham. When I'm local, that's usually where I'm gigging, if I'm gigging local. It's where I did Stomp for Jordan. So the same venue as where I did Stomp for Jordan, and the same sort of building where Stomping's held, apart from Stomping's upstairs and the trance night is downstairs. But yeah, literally, that is what's happening tomorrow. So hopefully, over the weekends and maybe some other weekends, I hope to see some people in venues, and it's nice to meet people that recognise me, and whether they watch me when I'm on Instagram or Facebook or they watch these YouTube things. It's nice to see people, so I'm looking forward to seeing you all, and I'm looking forward to getting amongst the crowd. So make sure to like, make sure to comment, subscribe, all the rest of it, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out, people.